Anyways, anyways, watching Core TV, something about a organization I already heard of before through music called La Coca Nostra. But I guess this is the official United States government public broadcasting of the story. But I noticed something on these UIMN.org unemployment thing, I guess. And it keeps sending them to me, and then it sends me the surplus next to it. Or I guess I got 5 of them in the 2 months I waited. I had an appeal. But I will put a picture up. Let's see if I can edit a picture in there right now. Doesn't look like it. Strange. I'll try to do that later. But it doesn't mean a land title deed, I guess. Or I don't think. It's actually the acronym for the company handing out the surplus. Hold on, I'm looking for the screenshot I took earlier so nobody gets confused and gets property taken away, even though the property or the land's owned by the people and you're entitled to your structures, of course. That's why we have the post, so we know it's yours. Anyways, it's called Department of Employment and Economic Development. I don't know what that means. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't know nothing. Let's go back and look. What did I type in? What is a That's not what I typed in though. See, I didn't say the whole thing because that's not what I typed in. How can I claim tax deed surplus? No, that doesn't look like the one I was looking at. I don't know, they usually spell it with all lowercase letters, it looks like here, but when they're doing the acronym, it's all uppercase. Might want to call them, but it takes 2 hours to get through, so I don't know. Let's see. La 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 la. I don't think I know what I'm saying, but I'll show you the definitions I found. I'm just waiting for this article to say deed once in it. Oh, here, I know a good place to call. Let's set them up, guys. The FBI suspects 2 members of the John Stanford crime family in the murder of Michael J. Lee and the shooting of young church boss Joey Maruga. But before the FBI can do okay.
Old National Bank. This is TJ. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm wondering what on the back of these surplus checks it says deed. What does that mean to you guys?
It says what?
It says deed. Is that like a land title, or is it just acronym, or what's going on with the surplus saying deed on the back of it?
I don't know why it would say that on it.
Or am I just getting played by the people around me who want me to sell my land for pennies on the dollar? Because on the back of mine, I'm pretty sure it says deed. D-E-E-D.
I've never seen that before. I mean, you could certainly bring the check in and we could take a look at it, but I don't know what that would be.
Well, the thing is, I already brought one into you guys, and I'm wondering, because if it is a land title deed, I need to give you guys your money back and get that check back to me, because I was told it was just a government surplus and to cash it right away by the people around me who probably wanted to scoop it up, like I said, pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, I guess I don't know without seeing the check. I can't answer that. You could bring it in.
Can you try to find? No, I'm saying I already cashed it with you guys. Could you try to find my check by chance and give me a call back?
Do you have your account number?
I do have my phone number.
Okay, can I get that account number?
Oh, my account number? No, I had a friend cash it for me. I sent it over to him because he said you need to cash that right away. And then I took a look at another one, and it says deed on the back. And if it's attached to land, I was never told, so I need to get it back. I know it went to you guys. I can give you his name and my name and the address on the check.
Okay, I'm confused. So it was a surplus check. You signed it over to your friend?
Yeah, I was told it was just for this COVID-19 thing, but I've seen another one now, and it says deed on the back, and I'm wondering if that's for land, and they were just fucking with me, and they were saying it was for COVID-19, or what's going on, because it was for $1,200, like they said it was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's probably just because that's how much the surplus checks were. I'm sure that's just your surplus check. But I'll put you on hold for just a second, okay?
Take your time.
For calling Old National. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. We do our best to make life easier on you. OldNational.com/FAQ houses solutions to many of your inquiries. Visit our frequently asked questions section and get answers to your questions right now. Old National Bank has been named to the world's most ethical companies list since 2012. We are proud to be a bank you can trust, and we have your best interests at heart. Thank you for being patient. One of our associates will be with you shortly. You'd be surprised who's usually behind fraud and scams. Learn how Old National protects your money and how you can prevent being victimized at oldnational.com/security. Stay in the loop. Receive security alerts, product updates, advice, and tools, plus more, delivered directly to your inbox. Ask an associate to verify your email address. Thank you for calling Old National. We appreciate your business and will be with you shortly.
Okay. So seeing a little research here. So just so I understand, you no longer have the check, correct?
Nope, I was told it was just for a COVID-19 surplus because everything was closing down and the government was going to give out money. And then I seen another one since, with not my name on it, obviously. I don't know if we get multiple of those, but I only received one. And it said deed on the back. And I kind of remember mine saying something on the back too. So if it is like a land title deed, like I said, I need to get that back. Or else, I mean, I can bring a lawyer in because to be misled is basically illegal in this country, or following false prophets, I guess they say. Otherwise, I can just give you guys the money back and get the deed back. I just don't know what it's for. And it has my last known residence on it, which I can't just be selling my only known residence.
Okay. So who is the check issued by? Is it by the government?
The National Treasury.
Okay. So what I'm going to say you need to do is, if you have any questions about the government check, you need to call the IRS and find out why it says that. Because we didn't write the check. I don't know what they are doing. You'd have to contact them to find out some more information on that.
What is your guys' policy on cashing checks for people?
Well, if you have an account here, we can cash the check for you.
I did not have an account there. Like I said, my buddy had an account there. And everybody was saying, my parents, everybody was saying, just get it cash, just get it cash. But now I'm second guessing it. So what is your policy on someone else cashing your check? What has to go down? So I know if it was done right. Because I know exactly how it was done, how the money got taken out of the ATM, etc. and so forth. Because the government's just going to tell me to call you guys back and ask if I can just pay you your money and get my deed back if it is a land title deed.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
No problem.
Thank you for calling Old National. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. We do our best to make life easier on you. OldNational.com/FAQ houses solutions to many of your inquiries. Visit our frequently asked questions section and get answers to your questions right now. Old National Bank has been named to the...
Okay. Alan, how do you speak with my branch manager? Give me just a second, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Stay on the line. Old National Bank, Prior Lake. This is Peggy. How may I help you?
Hi, Peggy. I'm wondering if you know if I have a National Treasury check, I guess. If it says deed on the back, is that like a land title deed? Did I mess up and everybody just told me it was a COVID-19 scare?
So first of all, I can't verify the validity of what's on the check if it wasn't issued by Old National Bank.
No, it was deposited with you guys through a buddy, okay. But it was issued by the National Treasury, I think. Whoever did the surplus this year. But I noticed it says deed on the back of it. I'm wondering if I just got tricked into selling a chunk of land or a nice manure plot or something.
Well, you wouldn't be, if I say, I would assume you wouldn't be selling land unless you did a title transfer and not by a cash in of a check.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of asking. What's your policy?
With the title company?
No, like I said, it came in an envelope. I just assumed it was the COVID-19 surplus thing or whatever. That's what everybody kept telling me. But I've seen someone sent and it says deed on the back. I was wondering why it says deed on the back if it's not for land.
Sure, you would need to contact whoever issued the check to ask that question.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Or guarantee.
Can I pay for mine back if it is a land title deed, or do I need to get a lawyer because I was misled, or however it works?
Well, if you think you're a victim of fraud, then you need to.
No, it wasn't really fraud. I just think if it was everybody telling me to get this cash this check, but it wasn't the actual check, and then they pick it up just really cheap. compared to what it
Again,
would be. I'm just
I can't
wondering
talk.
how you guys
Yeah.
would go in the process of doing that. Do I have to bring you the $12,000 back, bring the cops in, bring a lawyer in, and then get my piece of paper back? Or is it going to be simpler than that? Because I will call the National Treasury after you guys to see what the deed means on the back of it. I was just wondering
Sure.
right now.
So first of all, you just said $12,000.
$1,200.
The last check was $1,200.
Yeah, $1,200.
Okay. And in regards to if you feel that you've been fraudulently scammed and or have been taken advantage of, you need to contact the police. And again, I cannot verify the validity of a check that was not issued by Old National Bank. I can only
Even if it,
verify information from our check. So you would need to contact, if I say the IRS, specifically regarding that check.
I understand that, but would you guys still have the physical piece of paper that we gave to you? I signed over to him, or I signed it and then endorsed to my buddy's name, and then he cashed it with you guys, and then we got it out of the ATM a couple times in a row. Is that piece of paper, would that still be with you guys?
Well, if you signed a check over to somebody else, then you've given the monies to them.
I understand that, but like I said, I think I'd be misled. Like you said, I have to call the police, all that stuff. I'm asking, how long do you guys save documents like that?
Well, we would need a court subpoena
That's
to
fine.
release the document.
That is totally fine. Like I said, I'll get the lawyers involved, I'll get the police involved. I'm just wondering if I have to tell the IRS that they have to issue a new one because you guys destroy them after a couple months, or do you hold on to them for a year?
Well, if you cash the check or sign the check over to another individual, the check then is that individual, and you would not be given another check from the IRS because you cashed.
I understand, but I know the laws of being misled, having a false profit, or conspiracy.
Sure.
I'm just wondering, how do you go about signing over a check? What do I have to do if I brought the check in, or say my buddy brought the check in, and we were in the car, and you don't know who I was? Would you need my ID as well as his ID? It's already signed, so what if he just wrote endorsed to his name and said I was sitting in the back seat? Would that work?
No, it requires all parties that are on the check to be signed and present.
Present but not identified?
Again, no, and identified. You need to contact. If you feel you've been scammed, you need to contact the
I'm not
police
saying
or
I've
the
been
IRS
scammed. I'm not saying I've been
not an
scammed.
account holder,
I'm just wondering because I was there and I know how it went down. I didn't sign it in front of you guys. He wrote endorsed to his name and said, yeah, he's sitting in the back seat, which I was. I ain't going to lie about anything. I'm just wondering how you go about your business of cashing a check. And you told me, so thank you. I'm going to call the IRS next.
Perfect. Have a great day.
You too. Jeez. Was it the Treasury? Good. Get out of here. I know who that is. I can hear it. I need to leave. Right here, high-pitched noise. You never told me. I know you're recording.
You can also visit us at www.irs.gov. To continue in English, press 1. Para continuar en español, oprima 2. If you are calling with questions regarding economic impact payments, otherwise known as stimulus payments, please visit www.irs.gov for the latest information. You may also call 800-919-9835 for general information. For questions about your economic impact payment, also known as stimulus payment, press 7. For questions about your refund, or to check the status of your Form 1040X, please wait. You have reached the Economic Impact Payments, also known as stimulus payment, information line. If you filed a tax return for either 2018 or 2019,
Because they said it was fine.
do not have a filing requirement.
I didn't have an
Receive
ID.
Social Security
Kelly was
retirement,
cashing it,
survivor or
and that
disability
he
insurance,
wrote over my
railroad
signature
retirement, supplemental
endorsed
security
to
income, or veterans
his name.
compensation and pension
They said that was fine.
You do not
at the
need to
window.
take any action to
They said I ain't
receive
gonna
an
lie.
automatic payment. If eligible, and you filed a 2018 or 2019 tax return, or you use the non-filer's tool on
I ain't gonna tell them what happened
IRS.gov,
until they tell
your
me
payments
false.
will either be direct deposited to your bank account based on the direct deposit information provided, or, if your return did not include direct deposit information, it will be mailed to your address of record. Otherwise, your payments will automatically be paid as you normally receive benefits. The IRS began issuing payments in mid-April. Check the status of your payment on irs.gov/getmypayment. For more information, like frequently asked questions and steps to take if you have not filed a tax return, or you do not usually file a tax return, visit www.irs.gov. Please stay on the line for more information. Be careful not to fall victim to IRS impersonation scams. The real IRS will not call, email, or text you to demand immediate payment, nor will we call about taxes owed without first having mailed you a bill. The IRS never calls asking for your credit card, debit card, or prepaid card information over the telephone. For more information on how to report and protect yourself from tax scams and identity theft, go to www.irs.gov and type in keyword tax scam. We apologize for your delay. Our customers are answered in the order received, so please do not hang up. The next available representative will be with you as soon as possible.
They will have to contact me directly at 612-271-3522. There's a lot of my own personal information, account numbers, and shit on this video. If any company wants these videos taken down, and a copy of them, I will much oblige, but they are on here forever. But I will take them down and make copies, one for you, one for me, and one for the IRS. Mark Maintenance is here. Alright. He has a key though, I believe.
Because I'm in the studio recording. They locked the door to the studio. And you gotta buzz yourself out.
We apologize for your delay. Our customers are answered in the order received, so please. Hello, you're calling the IRS telephone line for the economic impact or stimulus payment. I can answer some general questions only. Please do not share any personal or tax account information with me. I do not have access to your account, and I cannot access your account for you. How can I help you?
That was a great description. Do you know if we're being monitored or recorded?
I'm sorry?
Do you know if we're being monitored or recorded?
I'm not sure the answer to that question.
Okay, well, I believe we are. Anyways, what does... You guys are about the COVID-19...
Correct.
What does DEED mean on the back of these checks?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're not sure? Could you send me to someone that would know? Because if it's like a land title thing, then I probably wouldn't want to cash it, or I would want to go find mine wherever it was cashed.
Okay, let me get you transferred over to someone who can take a look at that for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for calling. Have a great day.
You as well.
Please wait